Warhammer fan, Aqua here. Today we are going over June's meta report. This is the first time we have went over a meta report on the YouTube. So yeah, this will be a little different. Let's hit it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we like it. Meta report. Discover who won June's season. Get ready to fight to the top for the ranked ladder in Warhammer 40,000 Warpforge by taking a look at the winners from last season. June, the first full season of the Emperor's Children, who might have just learnt the value of sheer brutality and hunger. The orcs keep standing on top of the hill, pummeling anyone who dares to try to topple them. But a new challenger has begun to find a certain degree of success against them. A balance update is coming soon, introducing a number of changes targeted at toning down the dominance of some of the most prominent warlords. Okay, boys. Do you see what they're saying there? They're not going to nerf faction. They're going to nerf the warlords specifically. Interesting. So I believe that means Mozzie, Swarmlord, they're coming for you. But for the time being, let's take a look at the winners of last season. Warpforge has grown a ton, which means there are many more warlords than we first began doing meta reports. To keep these as legible as possible, we'll trim the warlord lists to a top 30 best performing warlords. Faction performance, overall faction win rate. Let's have a cheeky look at this. We have got Ultramarines at 54.89%, Orcs at 51.70%. That's surprising. I thought Orcs would be slightly higher. Necrons coming in at 51.87%. Yeah, that is interesting. Tyranids at 52.01%. Clearly, they are kicking ass, taking name. Sisters down to 45%. Black Legion also at 45%. Yeah, very interesting. Emperor's Children only at 49.25%. Yeah, I believe I was correct when I said Emperor's Children don't need any more nerfs. What they did stopped their dominance right in their track. Lucy's nerfs were strong. I don't believe Lucy is getting any more nerfs. I don't believe Emperor's Children are getting any more nerfs. We will see what is to come. Legendary Division win rate, Orcs 56%, Ultramarines 55%, Tyranids coming in at 56%. Standout for me here is Tau at 52%. I thought that would be lower. On the lower end, we got Black Legion once again at 43%, and Dark Angels at 43%. Now, that is surprising. I thought in Legendary Division, Dark Angels were in a much better place. Emperor's Children, down to 45.86%. Yeah, surprising. Very surprising. Overall, Warlord stands out. Mozzie coming in at 64.5%, Swarmlord at 62.2%. Now, that is no surprise. Those boys are just S-tier dominating gods right now. Kelgor coming in at 58%. Yeah, I thought Vero would be higher. Where's Vero? 54%. Interesting. Hector? The fuck? When did Hector become the fourth best warlord in Warpforge? Yeah, I did not see that coming at all. I thought Dankler would be higher than Hector, the Imperial Guard, all day long. Titus, yeah, that's good. Shadow Sun. Damn, we really need to get some Shadow Sun. Imhotep, yeah, that's standard. Uriel above Vero as well. Wow. Lucy? Yeah, very interesting. As for Legendary Division, we will get to that in a second. I'm going to do something a bit different for that. Let's go over the draft mode standout. Swarmlord coming in at 61.3%. Damn, we need to do some Swarmlord drafts, apparently. Titus, 59%. Kelgor, 80%, I was going to say. 58.2%. Hector, once again. Hector, where the hell is Hector at? 57.8%. Mozzie, 57.7%. Imhotep, 56.4%. Yeah, that sounds a bit about standard for me. Ultramarines being really high up there. I think the surprise of it all is Hector. He's good in normal mode and draft mode. Maybe I've been sitting on this warlord. We might have to do a Hector deck coming soon. Shadow Sun 55%, Rami 55%, Warshaper 55%, Horsey Boy coming in at 54.9%, Ask Daddy 54.4%. Surprising. I thought Ask Daddy would be a bit better. Vero is down very far. Yeah, very interesting for the draft draft mode. Now, as for the Legendary Division Warlord standouts, I've decided to drop it in a tier list. Yes, I thought it would be more fun this way. With no surprise, Mozzie is coming in at first place with 67.8%, dominating the Legendary Division, followed obviously by the Swarmlord at 62.8%. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In my opinion, the next Warlord would be Vero, but it is Uriel coming in at 58.2%, followed by Kelgor, yes, 57.1%, and then it is Varro coming in with a whopping 56.8%. All three Warlords are great. Yeah, I thought Varro would be in front, followed by Titus, and then Kelgar. Interesting. Very interesting. I also thought the Chaplain would be higher up there as well too. Oh, this is interesting. Ari coming in with 56.3%. What? Tau is in the S tier in Legendary Division? I have not noticed that myself. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think we'll call that the cutoff for the S tier division. All the boys at 56% and above. Yeah. For A tier, let's start with. We are starting with Primos Sapphire coming in at 55.7%. Shadow Sun also with a 55.4%. Screaming Lady, 55.3%. Warshaper, 54.1%. So I recently just did a video going over what I thought the balance changes need to be, and I said Tau need a balance update. Apparently I'm wrong here. Tau is in a very strong position. We already have 3 spots of Tau in the top 10. Like, what? That is definitely not my playstyle. And then Hector coming in at 53.9%. Are you serious? Hector above Dankler. I can't wait to see where Dankler's going to end up. We've got Gaz coming in next at 53.3%. Imotech at a solid 53.3% as well. The Lunch Lady. Yes, the Lunch Lady at 53%. Where is Dankler? Titus coming in at 52.1%. Sylar at a solid 51.8%. Interesting. Lucy, 51.6%. Yeah, you can't say Lucy is overpowered and needs more nerfs. If Sylar is doing better on win rate than Lucy. Just saying. Yeah, if they nerf Lucy from where he's at right now, Sylar needs a nerf, just saying. Yeah, I've noticed that the A tier is getting a little crowded and we're running out of spots, so we're actually going to change the lineup a little bit. We are going to drop the Lunch Lady down to B tier at 53%. Yeah, anyone above 53%, we're going to call that A tier. You know, it makes it a little bit better. We don't have, like, all the boys in one section. Yeah, I think this works out better. And once again, surprise, Lucy is down in B tier. Sylar, Lunch Lady, yeah, that makes sense. Titus, he definitely deserves a higher spot. Lucy definitely deserves a higher spot. But this is the Meta Report stats we are going off, not my personal opinion. Penitence Lady coming in with 51.3%. Erica with a solid 50.9%. Okay, so that is all the boys above 50%. So then we're going to hit C tier for the rest that is on the Meta Report. And then anyone that is left behind that did not make the cut for the Meta Report's top 30 Warlords, yeah, we're going to call all those D tier and put them in our own personal order. So let's start it off with the beginning of C tier. We have got Egg Boy himself with a solid 49.5%. Chaplain, 49.2%. That is surprising. Nero Boy coming in with 47.6%. Yeah, they say Swarmlord is extremely overpowered, but Nero Boy is down to C tier. Yeah, Swarmlord is definitely going to get a cheeky nerf. It is not the faction that needs a nerf, it is just the Warlord. Arstaddy, are you serious? In C tier? Arstaddy at 47.2%. Orican the Diviner, 46.9%. If you've been watching my previous videos with our Res Boy deck, we dominated the Legendary Division with our boy. For me, he is straight S tier from here. And to see him down in C tier is just sad. Zepfi Pointy Ear Vehicle Boy is coming in at a solid 46.4%. Lord Horsey Boy with a 46.3%. Terror of the Vangast, 45.7%. Oof. Namesa, where is Namesa? There is Namesa. 44.6%. Solid. Beast Boy coming in with 43.5%. No wonder we struggled with our Beast deck. Yeah, he's straight C tier at the bottom. The very bottom of C tier. Yeah, he was struggling for us, and I see it. I see it in the tier list recommendation. It looks like other people struggled playing the Beast Boy as well. Now, all the remaining Warlords we do not have stats for, so I'm just going to put them in my own order on which Warlords I think are better, and straight up, we're going to do Secret Daddy coming in. Yeah, I'm surprised he did not make the top 30 Warlords. He's a lot of fun to play. Same with Turvy. He's a great Warlord. We were kicking ass with the deck we played. Demon Daddy is also solid. Dankler, wait, Dankler is down here? Hang on, boys. We've got Hector in A tier. Dankler didn't even make the top 30? Are you serious? Even Horsey Boy did better. Lunch Lady did better. Yeah, that is a surprise for me. Sister of the Sword that buffs up. Yeah, I'm surprised by that one. Our White Chicks deck, not last season, the season before. I didn't really play it last season that much. It did really good, so I'm surprised it's all the way down in D tier. Galaron, ooh. Abaddon, yeah, no one's playing Chaos. Just straight up, Chaos is in the bottom here. Sky coming in at B tier. Yeah, Chaos might need some cheeky buffs. Rami, ooh. Gaudy, rip Gaudy. Then we've got the Gene Stealer Culty boys. Let's just chuck them all in. Yeah, my favorite Gene Stealer Cult Warlord is coming in at the bottom of the other ones. I still prefer it over Sappha, so I'm surprised Sappha gets an A ranking, whereas the Gene Stealer Cult Warlord that I prefer to use is just straight trash. Billy, no surprise he didn't make the top 30. Green Hair Boy, once again, no surprise, didn't make top 30. Elf Boy that summons boys, surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised that one went so low. Summoning people is always fun. Junith, rip Junith. Junith got nerfed so hard. Gruck is also at the bottom. Zagstruck and Macy. Yeah, Zagstruck and Macy, no surprise. So that has our tier list for the top 30 Warlords in Legendary Division, based on the meta report. A lot of standout surprises in here for me. Mostly Hector coming in at A tier. Tau dominating apparently. Gene Stealer Culty boys did better than I thought. Lucy, yeah. Lucy is not as high on the tier list as I thought Lucy would be. Uriel, also a surprise for me. I definitely think Viro is better. I definitely think Titus is better. And Kelgor is better. So yeah, to see him above those, very shocking to me. And Ass Daddy and Orican down in C tier. Like, no, they don't belong there. And once again, Secret Boy, Turvy, Demon Daddy, and Dankler, they definitely do not deserve to be in D tier, in my opinion. So boys, what is next for the Aqua is I am going to make a Hector deck because apparently he's really good right now, and I got to see this in action. So stay tuned. I'll get that filmed, edited, and put up as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here for the June Meta Report 2025. Aqua out. Peace.